What's the Army gonna do if Jonathan Majors is found not guilty? It seems like anytime a man or woman get into an argument, a domestic dispute, and there's any type of drunken, screaming, yelling, any type of touching going on, it's always the guy's fault. Now, we see that playing out in the Jonathan Majors trial. What's interesting about this case is Jonathan Majors was picked to come out in a bunch of Army commercials. And these are going to be getting away from the wokish commercials, of the touchy-feely ones. These were cool commercials where it showed him, as an actor walking through different battlefields, Revolutionary War, World War II. I saw the commercials and they were cool. And they canceled all those commercials because this allegation came out. They canceled it without any due process. They canceled it because, I don't want to be affiliated with a domestic abuser, although he hasn't been convicted yet. So they filmed all these commercials in the Army, spent all this money filming these cool commercials that went back to the roots of the United States Army. And guess what? He and his girlfriend, another actress, get into some drunken argument, and some of it is filmed. There's a video of her chasing him down the street. And guess who got charged? Her, of course, right? She's the one chasing him down the street. Wrong. He got charged. He's on trial right now, and his case is going into deliberations today. They just wrapped up the closing arguments, and I'm sitting back to watch to see what happens, because when they did the closings, I was watching the closings and I was watching the media's coverage, and the media does what they always do. So we have a case that is not clear-cut in my opinion. Now, I don't know if he's going to get convicted or not. I don't know this man and I wasn't there, but based on the courtroom testimony, it seems like he has a fighting chance in this case. In the closing argument, his lawyer was talking about the victim, the alleged victim's history of lying. Apparently she has a history of lying according to the evidence and the witnesses, and that got brought out in the trial. So if it's brought out in trial, you can argue it in a closing argument. Majors' attorney was arguing and making your standard arguments about lies, credibility, and the media says, oh my God, he's victim blaming. And it's amazing to me, like anything you say to defend yourself, such as, I didn't do it, I'm not guilty, that's not true, she actually attacked me, to the media, to the woke-ass media, anytime a man stands up and says, yeah, that's not what happened, they don't even care if that's the truth. They immediately say, you're a victim blamer, you're re-victimizing the person. Well, no one even knows if she's an actual victim yet because the case is not done. She could be lying her ass off. I don't know. But there's this presumption of guilt by the media, just like they did to P. Diddy Combs, fired him. They've done it to so many men. Pretty much anyone that is in a position of power, it takes one allegation to can them. And it's even more so in the military, because over there, you're presumed guilty. So let's say he's found not guilty. Let's say he's acquitted. Will the Army reinitiate that contract? My prediction is the Army, they're going to do the woke, politically correct thing and be like, oh, no. Doesn't matter if he's not guilty. I don't want to be affiliated with him. Wrong message. And they're going to punish this guy who is potentially innocent. Now, if he's convicted, I assume they're done with him. And the movie studios are going to can him. He's going to be put into this purgatory with people like Johnny Depp, whose careers were destroyed over an allegation that was false. And it may be in 10, 15 years he'll be allowed to come back into the Hollywood limelight, and maybe not. Probably not.
If you like our content, like and click subscribe below.